The Scouting movement is very popular in America, though it was started in Britain by Lord Baden-Powell, who was keen to justify his hobby of sharing a tent with young boys in uniform. This scout pack is playing host to retired astronaut Bing Gordon.
One small step for man, one giant leap for Bing Gordon. Wow! I'm on the moon! I'm on the goddamn moon!
Here tonight, an overhanded shot by one.
So one day, you can all tell your grandkids that you met Bing Gordon, the 8th man on the moon.
Thank you, Bing. I'm sure we will. Okay, Pac, does anyone have any questions? Put your hands up, please. Nathan.
How many people have been to the moon?
9 men have been to the moon. No women. I was the 8th.
Okay.
And I'm also the only man with a mustache to have been to the moon. So in a way, I can say I'm the first man on the moon who had a mustache.
Yes, Bradley.
Have you ever met Neil Armstrong?
Yeah, I know Neil, but he's kind of a bore, I was the first man on the moon. Get over it. Move on. Yeah, you freaky-looking boy.
What's Buzz Aldrin really like in real life?
Bitter.
Is he?
Yeah, I actually trained at NASA with Neil and Buzz, and I was passed over for the first moon mission, but I've gotten over it. Maybe I would have been the first man on the moon if I'd given the head of NASA a blowjob.
Oh, that's not really appropriate for here.
Well, it's true.
Does anyone know the name of the third man on the Apollo 11?
Yeah, I do. Michael Collins.
Right. What's he doing now?
Who cares? He didn't even get out of the freaking spaceship thing. He just sat in there scratching his ass. I mean, I actually got out on how to walk around, okay? Now, as far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm the only guy here who's done that. Have you walked on the moon? No. Have you walked on the moon? No. Have you rolled on the moon? No. Hands up, anyone here who's been to the moon. Just me.
George, you have a question.
Have you been to any other planets?
First up, the moon is not a planet. That's why it's called the moon. It's a moon. The moon. Second, no one has been to any other planet, so it's not like I'm not the first guy not to do that, okay? Third, I went to the moon, okay? I went there. I don't know why. It's real boring. There's no TV, no stores, no restaurants. You can't even get a decent cup of coffee. There's shit all there, but I went to the moon.
Thank you very much, Bing Gordon. Now, before you go, we would like to present you with something special. George?
In recognition of your achievement in space exploration, Webster Grove Pack 315 would like to present you with the Cub Scout Explorer Badge.
Wow, what a great honor.
You're an asshole.